Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of Vlogmas. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I make my green seasoning. So this is what I use on my meat and my poultry, sometimes fish, depends on what I'm making, and it's just a great seasoning and I love it. I like to use it. I don't use it all the time, I'm not gonna lie to you, but most times when I can't incorporate it on my food or in my food, I do. So I'm gonna start off by showing you guys what I'm using. So I'm using some thyme, some green onion, which we call in Jamaica scallion or escallion. I'm using some onions, some ginger, some bell peppers or sweet peppers, garlic, and some Scotch bonnet pepper, or this, I think this one is habanero pepper, because that's what I had on hand. And I'm just gonna throw most of these in the magic bullet at first. I'm going to use the garlic first, the thyme. Well, the ideal thing to do is to try to take off the big stem off the thyme, but honestly I just threw everything in there because I didn't have the time to do all that. And then I put the parsley in there. If you have celery you can use it too, but I don't really love the flavor of celery, so I omit it from my green seasoning. So I just use some parsley, and then I chopped up the green onion, like probably three. You can chop it as small as you want, it's better for the blender as well, easier to blend. And I just put them in the magic bullet. And then once I'm done with that, I use some oil. Now the ideal oil to use would be olive oil, but unfortunately I didn't have any on hand that day, so I used some vegetable oil. Yeah, so I poured some in there first, because you can actually blend everything all together if your blender can hold that, but unfortunately I underestimated the power of the magic bullet. But nonetheless it still worked, because you're gonna see what I ended up doing later on. So I put that in there. It wasn't blending smoothly, you know, so I added a little bit of water. You can add more oil, but that's just too much oil for me, so I add a little bit of water so to free up the blade off the blender so that it can blend better. So that's what I did. I added a little bit of water, and then it started to blend smoothly. And then once that's blended all together, that bowl I had there, that black bowl, I'm going to actually pour that mixture into the bowl, and then I'm going to move on to blending up the rest of the vegetables, or the seasonings some would call it. So yo, the magic bullet break down everything quick and fast. Love it. Love this magic bullet. I think I'm gonna get the NutriBullet for Christmas this year. Maybe not. Let's see. Or the air fryer. I want to get an air fryer so bad. It's just the in thing right now. You're not popping if you don't have an air fryer. That's just facts. Um, it's the truth. But yeah, so you see that, make sure everything is blended down and it's a great consistency. Now I'm going to pour it into this bowl here that I have. And then I'm going to move on to blending the other stuff like I mentioned. So I'm going to chop up the onions into smaller pieces. I'm also going to chop up the ginger, smaller pieces, drop it in there. I'm going to also chop up the sweet peppers or the bell peppers into smaller pieces and add them in there as well. And yeah, and then I'm going to cut up the peppers. Now, the pepper is based on your level of spice that you're looking for. For me, I love spice. I like it to be very spicy. So I usually put the seeds in there as well. You don't have to. You can just open it up and take out the seeds if you'd like. But I just put everything in there because I love my spice. That's just me. I love spicy food. If you're cooking for kids, it might not be the ideal thing to do. So yeah. So once I put that in there, I'm just going to put a little bit more oil to free up the blade. I didn't use any more water this time around. The oil was enough because I poured a little bit too much and it was too late. So yeah, I normally don't use that much. So I'm just going to blend that down to the consistency that I'm looking for and make sure everything is blended to oblivion. And then you see that color? It's kind of looking paler now. But yeah. And then once I'm done, I'm just going to shake it up and then we're going to put it in the bowl with the rest of it. So that's why I'm saying you can add everything all at once. That's actually better to do. But I underestimated the power of the magic bullet. So once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna blend, just mix everything together, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put it into a glass container. Now, you have different methods of storing this. If you're going to use it on a daily basis, I would suggest to put it in the bottom of your fridge, so not the freezer. You put it in the fridge and you leave it there and you use it. You can add it in anything. You can add it in your rice and peas, you can add it to your chicken, your fish, whatever you're cooking, whatever meat, poultry you're cooking, you can add it to it, or any seafood. Then if you're looking for it to last for a little bit of time, if you're not going to use it immediately, or if you make more than one batch, you can put, once it's in a glass airtight container, you put it in the freezer to store, and then you can take it down when you're ready to use it. So that's it for today. I hope this video was helpful. If you like this video, please go ahead and subscribe, and also share this video for the world to see. If you would like to leave me a comment, I will definitely reply. So go ahead and let's communicate, let's talk in the comment section. And again, thank you guys so much for watching and for your support. I truly appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.